the Harlem Shake.
Upon us all, Om Swastiastu Namo Buddhaya. Greeting of Virtue, War, Respect, Mrs. Laila Desnaranti, SPD, MPD, and all my friends. My name is Hanita Trisnawati, NPM 22,100,014,500,331. Of profile, history, vision and mission, product, organization structure, financial report, and awards. PT Indofood CBP Sukses Makmur Tbk, or better known as Indofood CBP, is a manufacturer of various types of food and beverages headquartered in Jakarta, Indonesia. The company was founded on September 2009. PT Indofood CBP Sukses Makmur Tbk is an Indonesian asset company primarily in the food processing industry. The company classifies its business into 5 branded consumer product segment: Bogosari, agribusiness, distribution, and vegetable cultivation and processing. Profile: Name Indofood Sukses Makmur Tbk, Kode INDEF, email corporate@indofood.co.id, phone 6221 5795 8822, fax 6221 5793 5960, TEIN 1542 658 892 000. Date of recording 14/1994. Born business, bread, fruit and beverages sector, primary customer goods, sub-sector food and beverage industry and sub-industry processed food. Office address: Sudirman Plaza, Indofood Tower, LT 27, Jalan Sudirman 7678, Jakarta 12910.
Introduce myself, Sophia. On this occasion, I will explain about the history of PT Indofood CBP Sukses Makmur Tbk. History Indofood is history in years 1972. PT Sanmaru Foods Manufacturing Co. Ltd. products Indomie. And then in the years of 1990, Indofood was founded by the late Sudono Salim under the name PT Panganjaya Inti Kusuma, and PT Sanmaru formed a company under the name PT Indomie Sukses Makmur Tbk. In the years of 1993, PT Panganjaya Inti Kusuma and PT Sanmaru formed a company under the name PT Indomie Sukses Makmur Tbk. In the years of 1994, PT Panganjaya Inti Kusuma changed its name to PT Indofood Sukses Makmur Tbk. PT Indofood CBP Sukses Makmur company vision and mission to become a company that can fulfill food needs with quality product, quality, safe for consumption, and become a leader in the food industry. Mission: to become a transnational company that can carry Indonesia is named in the food Indofood solution to food needs is a sustainable manner. Always improve employee competence, products, process, and technology. Contribute to the welfare of society and the environment in a sustainable manner. Increase stakeholder follow on an ongoing basis. Until now, this company has released products that are well known by the public in various food fields. The products produced are as follows. 1. Instant noodle. Instant noodle products from Indofood are Indomie, Supermi, Sarimi, Sakura, Omi, Pop, Bihun, and Mi, Egg, Chap, 3. Chicken. That instant noodle products is produced in various Indonesian food. 2. Snacks. Snack or snacks produced by Indofood are Citato, Rice, Citella, Cheetos, and Ketchi. Snack products are also cover strands. 3. Nutrition and specialty food. These products cover needs for pregnant women and babies, including Promina, Sun, Profil, and Profit. 4. Milk. Overall, these products have a rapid market growth. These dairy products is made overuse covers and shapes such as cakes, milk, sweetened condensed milk, ice cream, and butter. For example, its products are Indomilk Chop Enak, Indo Sapi, Indomilk Cham, Kalpi, Skin, Orchid Butter, and Indo Ice. 5. Drink. The packaged beverage products produced are Ichiocha, Tequila, Vela, Club, 7-Up, Tropicana, Twister, and Frutami. 6. Food seasoning. Indofood products there are following ingredients are bumbu racik, Indomie fresh, Indomie sambal, Indomie soy sauce, lambak piring soy sauce, Maggi, and Indofood special seasoning. 7. Wet flours and pasta. The existing wet flours and pasta products are products that are well known to the public, namely Cakra Kembar, Triangle Biru, Kunci Biru, Rencana Merah, Sisa, and Lavender. 8. Cooking oil and butter. Indofood brand Primoli and Palmia products represent the production of cooking oil and butter, each of which consists of a various form of packaging.
Okay, then here I will explain the organizational structure and profit and loss diagram of PT Indofood from 2018. But before allowing me to introduce myself, my name is Muhammad Fahrul Maulana, NPM 20211450169. As we have seen, the organizational structure above describes the highest position of PT Indofood, namely General Manager, and below that is General Manager Secretary. And under these two positions, there are several other positions that have the same level of position. Even have subordinates to coordinate workers for the sustainability of PT Indofood so that it runs well. The first is FM or foreman, which has control over the production supervisor. technical manager, warehouse manager, product planning inventory control supervisor. The second is PDQCM, product development quality control, which control the organizing commit process supervisor and organizing commit finished goods supervisor. The third is FAM, which has control over finance supervisor, cost control supervisor, accounting supervisor. The fourth, Syariah capital market expert, who is in of ISPM 1 and ASPM 2. The fifth, BPM, business process manager, who has control over investor relations supervisor, ANW supervisor, GAS supervisor, security supervisor, and public relations supervisor. And finally, there is the purchasing office, which stands alone without any subordinates engaged in retail for the procurement of goods and service. Then next I will explain the profit and loss diagram from the sales and finance issued by PT Indofood from 2014 to 2020. Below the diagram there is explanation, which means the blue line diagram is net revenue and the green line diagram is net income. Nominal net revenue is on the left of the diagram and net income is on the right. In the first graph, it can be interpreted that the revenue in the year 2014 was 3.022 billion rupiah and the income was 2.532 billion rupiah. In the second graph of 2015, revenue was 31.741 billion rupiah and the income was 2.932 billion rupiah. In the third graph of 2016, revenue is 34.466 billion rupiah and the income is 3.631 billion rupiah. In the fourth graph in 2017, the revenue was 35.607 billion rupiah and the income was 3.543 billion rupiah. In the fifth chart in 2018, the revenue was 38.413 billion rupiah and the income was 4.659 billion rupiah. In sixth chart in 2019, the revenue is 42.297 billion rupiah and the income is 5.360 billion rupiah. And the last graph in 2020, the revenue is 44.043 billion rupiah and the income is 5.664 billion rupiah. So it can be concluded that net revenue and net income move up, which means that the income generated by PT Indofood continues to grow and increase every year.
My name is Baroka Rizky Yunita in PM 202145000318. I won appreciation of the company. Indomie has also been ranked first the country since 2019. Then Indomie also received an award, the Best Brand 2020 version of YouGov. Indomie ranked first in the YouGov Best Brand for the first time. 2. Jakarta Revenue PT Indofood Sukses Makmur Tbk won their CSR Award. Bino Sulairs event, which has held only in the middle of last month. Their awards are CAR for MAS, Community and Care for Sport Development. Since 2016, PT Indofood CBP Sukses Makmur Tbk in Surabaya Bread's Instant Noodle Division has been running GP2SP programs, namely Reproduct Life Health, Breakfast Time Freeze, in the work pen, nutrient and prevention of never and non-companionable diseases. The program was made possible thanks to the commitment and cooperation between the company and employees. This award was held for in November 2020 to coincide with the commemoration of National Health Day.